Key fixture, isn't it, for Leicester, who are currently experiencing their worst win percentage in Premiership history, just 36%. One man they won't have with them this weekend is Manu Tuilagi, who has announced his retirement this week. We wish him all the very best in the future. Another who will be absent this weekend, and perhaps next season too, is Manu Tuilagi. We hear that he's been offered big money by Racing Metro. You, a while ago, were also offered big money by Racing Metro. Okay, how much? That's not my question. Or you can tell us if you want. Why did you not go?
A few different reasons. I quite liked where I was in my career at Harlequins. Feel very proud to say I was a one-club man, and I wanted to leave a legacy there. I think whenever anyone makes a decision to move abroad, you can't just focus on the figures. I mean, I'm sure you guys both had big contracts to go abroad. I mean, why did you stay?
Yeah, I was Toulon. You know, I actually flew out there and, you know, met the guys out there, stayed overnight and stuff. But similar to you, I like the idea of being a one-club man, and I was at the Cardiff Blues my whole career, and I was Wales captain at the time. I don't think it would have sent a good message as captain of my country going away to France, so I decided to stay.
What about you, Oz? You had big money offers too?
Stad, yeah, they offered me a pub, actually. They said, if you come over here and play in Paris, we'll give you a pub. I was like, right, I'm on my way. It was so close. You know, if I'd been fluent, we would have been gone. Obviously, some players have done incredibly well. Wilco is probably the standout. I think for Manu, it's just one contract too early. You know, he's had a lot of time out the game with injuries. He'll be 27 after the World Cup. I think he's got one contract left here, potentially with another 30 caps in him, and then he can think about go and play in France. And you hear worrying stories about some of the players over there not getting paid as well on occasions if things don't go so well for you. So it's not as clean cut as people think. It's just $1 million here and $500,000 there. It's not as clean cut as that.
Sam, some of the Welsh guys have gone over. Some of the Welsh guys have really enjoyed their time in France, and then for a few others, it maybe hasn't worked out quite as well. So what makes it work for one type of person and maybe not for the other? Is it more personality then? Does it come down to personality?
I mean, one story stands out with me. I think the coaching over there is a little bit dated, and you speak to players who go over and they don't get the medical care that they get here. The coaching's a bit old-fashioned, dated. I won't say the players' names, but they went across. I know them pretty well, and I remember they said before a game they were linked up in a circle. Their arms were linked up. They were on the floor before they got over kick-off, and they're all doing sit-ups as they're 23, going un, deux, trois, quatre. And they were like, they were looking at each other. I only know 4. And they were looking at each other like, what is going on? This is just so old school. But I think that translated across the whole training regime. They were like, we got to get back. So some clubs have it right, some clubs don't. But I think the methods are a bit old-fashioned over there.
Was it Lee Halfpenny?
No, actually, it wasn't. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I can't think of any others.
Oz, if you were Manu at this stage with the offer that he's got to go to Racing, would you go yes or no? No.
Simple no. I mean, you're not going to move. You only say this when you've retired, but you're not going to find yourself in a different social bracket by going and taking £100,000 or £200,000 more a year. I know that sounds quite petty, but you're going to be exactly the same person you were. So stay with what you know, get more caps for England, and then enjoy yourself.